Our Mayor Jim Darling joining us on 710 KURV. Jim, I wanted to get your reaction, your opinion of this historic event, the historic news that we've heard on this day.
Well, Serge, I know you must be greatly excited to consider space cadet.
Yes, sir. Notice I didn't
fantastic.
start with the merciful and powerful thing with you. Okay, Jim. All right. I was gonna be with kid gloves with you today, but okay, keep going. Keep going.
But I want to congratulate Mayor Tony Martinez and everybody in Cameron County. It's fantastic, and it's great for the Rio Grande Valley, great for Brownsville, and so it's something we all should be celebrating.
How do you see us working together as a united community, as a valley, and perhaps set aside some of the Friday night football mentality and some of the inner bickering that takes place at times?
Yeah, I think everybody's on board. We're on board. We have a proposed agreement with SpaceX, dependent upon suppliers and those things. I think there's just kind of like UTRGV. There's enough to go around for everybody, and I think we'll definitely all benefit from it. And I agree with Davis. The opportunity for science in our universities and high schools and grade schools is going to inspire kids, and it's going to be fantastic.
Can you expand a bit more on the potential economic benefit for all of the valley, including the Western Valley, including McAllen, Mission, Edinburgh area? What type of business might we see as a spinoff or logistics or anything that we can do to participate in this?
Well, I understand there's a lot of suppliers that are involved in not only building the rockets, but in supplying what goes up there and what comes back down, et cetera. And so we all have a certain niche involved in that, and I think those will be spreading out that business among the valley.
Joining us on 710 KURV, Jim Darling, McAllen Mayor, as we are interrupting programming on 710 KURV, as this is indeed a historic day. The official word has come down. Space Exploration Technologies has made the announcement official. They have chosen Brownsville, Texas. They've chosen the Rio Grande Valley as their new home, as the launching pad for our country's first ever private commercial rocket launch facility. And we're expecting good things at many strata, which would be education, economic development, everybody. I'm sure the kids at the Chamber of Commerce are excited. I'm sure that the guys over at EDC, Jim, are going to be changing their folders, their proposal folders to have little rockets and little Martians and space things and planets on it.
Absolutely, absolutely. You can imagine, when they have the fireworks display on the island, how many people they get. You imagine when they launch their first rocket.
Yeah,
you're not going to be able to get in miles of the place. And so I think there's also an opportunity for tourism. There's just a whole bunch of opportunities for us. Very exciting.
10-4.
Jim, do you see any down transportation or anything, or do you see anything besides the rosy predictions for the future?
Well, we always say when things happen in the valley, people finally realize us and some of our challenges. And look how long it took us to get the 281 and 77 to designate as interstate. And so hopefully we do have some infrastructure needs, but hopefully this will emphasize those, and we'll get some support from the state, like the rest of the state does, and we'll get our due from all the things that are happening.
Jim, this is Davis Rankin. Was it last year, 2013, that SpaceX approached the city of McAllen for, was it $500,000
That's right.
incentive package, and they pledged to do a certain amount of business with McAllen businesses, as I recall?
Correct.
Where does that stand?
I think we approved it in concept. I can't remember whether we signed it or not, but we were 100% behind it. And I think they were working out the details of how they'd actually establish the metrics to show that we got the benefit. But I'm sure that'll get put now on the front burner. And so we're really excited to be a participant directly with SpaceX on that. That's
Jim Darling, Mayor of McAllen. And Jim, thank you for joining us today. And the gang over at Economic Development, probably the most successful economic development office in the Valley, the one in McAllen, now along with the Brownsville Economic